Guys, welcome back to the show. We're about a week away from Winter Field Day 2023. Winter Field Day is a day to check your equipment, get outdoors, and enjoy radio and the outdoors on emergency power. Well, if you're a 705 fan and you love operating POTA, SOTA, Winter Field Day, whatever, outdoors, you know that your screen real estate is very, very important to you, and especially when you're using that voice keyer. Well, what I've got today is going to get all your metering back for you, in addition to that voice keyer, which is going to make a world of difference. But guys, it's like 13 degrees out here. I am freezing my balls off, and I'm not going to do it because I'm just not Julian. We're going back into the studio, and I'll bring this to you from the studio, from the warmth of the studio. This time on K6UDA Radio. Let's do this. All right, guys, welcome back to Studio A and the warmth of my house. Man, butt-ass cold out there. And Julian, hats off to you, my friend. I ain't going out in 10-degree weather and doing radio reviews. Anyway, guys, today got a special little thing, like I said. If you're a 705 fan, and I certainly am, the 705 has become my go-to radio when I'm out in the motorhome or camping, or if I want to go do a POTA activation or something like that. The one thing that I'm not wild about with the Icom displays, and this is across the board for the 7300 and the 705. There are times when, say, I want to call CQ and I want to use the voice keyer or the CW keyer. When you put that keyer menu on, you kind of lose everything else. That keyer menu comes up and all you get are, 1 through 12. It's super handy to have multiple CQ messages, both voice and CW. You can basically do an entire QSO pressing buttons. Normally on my 705, I like to have a small waterfall and I like to have the meters showing. I just like to be able to see my SWR and my power out, the reflected power, and all the regular menu items that I'm used to. Now I can do that. I've got here in my hand this handy dandy new little metering system, and all this does is put up the meter. You can get this in an analog meter, but all it does is it hooks up via Bluetooth, and it puts the meter in your hand. So now I can have any other set of meters or screen on my 705, and I can still have the meters. We'll get into this in just a second, but first of all, gotta help pay the bills here. So guys, if you haven't already hit that subscribe button, please hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification along with it. It'll let you know when I'm doing new videos. And if you don't mind, and if you're a 2A fan, please go check out my Rumble page. And I'm doing new videos exclusive to Rumble over there, which will be very, very cool. Also, if you see any value in these videos, please consider kicking down $1 or $2 and helping me out. You can do that on Patreon or PayPal. Anyway, back to the show. I picked this little guy up last year. September-ish. Ordered it from an outfit, VE2DX Electronics. Guy, VE2DX. Imagine that, a VE2 guy from Canada selling electronics for ham radio. Wow. There we go. So anyway, this one I happen to have an external battery, so it gives me a little bit more battery oomph. On the back, it is this M5 stack. I think it's Arduino. I don't know. It's Arduino or Pi or something like that. The rest of the sides, nothing out of the ordinary. But the front of this thing, a very, very slick representation of the 705 meter. Did I say representation? It ain't a representation, guys. This thing is a real meter. Spin the dial, turn the band selector, do anything, key the radio up, and this thing is actually very, very good. It's got a little bit of a delay. Yep, it does, because it's Bluetooth. But man, what a cool little thing. So let's take a look at the inside of this little gadget here. This is an M5 core. Guys, I really don't know what the hell I'm talking about here. Some kind of a Pi-ish computer. Over on this side here, there is an SD card. I don't know what you could program in with the SD card, if anything. Just don't know. To the right of that is that 4-pin connector. And I don't know what the 4-pin connector is for. I assume that's how they program this thing. The USB-C connector over here, an on-off switch over here, M5 stack. I assume this is the original battery, because it does work off of this by itself. Now, here's the M5 battery. This is an external battery, or an additional battery. Inside here is a bigger battery. So now the battery goes in the middle, clicks in, and then this M5 back here goes to the rear of that. Makes it into one nice little unit there. It says it needs pairing. So now, as soon as I turn on the 705, boom. It comes right up. The pairing is done, all automatic. When this thing is running, really none of the buttons do anything. The middle button will shut it off, or turn off the display at least. The two side buttons, I have not been able to figure out if they do anything. And I honestly don't think they do. This thing is pretty much set up as a meter and nothing else. So you can't control it, you can't switch screens or do anything. All right, if you're interested in one of these things, you could go see Richard at VE2DX Electronics, VE2DX.com. That's what we're on right now. And pretty much what we're looking at is the needle meter version of this. You can get this version or the needle version, which is kind of cool. It gives you that retro looking analog meter. I like it. Really nothing to it. It's nothing that you can reprogram or do anything with. It is a straight meter for the 705. God, what am I missing? Oh yeah, I've got a whole nother one of these things sitting right here, unopened in the box. The battery with the extra battery, and the 705 meter sitting here. I'm going to give this guy away. Let's see. How are we going to do it? Once I hit 40,000 subscribers here on YouTube, and there's a big and, 1,000 subscribers on the Rumble channel, rumble.com/K6UDA, or go search K6UDA, or I will actually pin the link to that last video I did on Rumble. Once 40,000 here, 1,000 over there. Send me an email down below here to k6udaradio@gmail.com and send me a picture of you with your 705. I don't want a picture of a 705. I want a picture of you with your 705. I'll pick somebody. I'll pick somebody, US or Canada. I'm not going to send it overseas. I'm sorry, but I ain't dealing with customs and all that crap. That's it. You want a free meter? Anyway, guys, leave a comment. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section. That's all I got. I'm Bob, K6UDA, and I'm out of here. 7-3, guys.